Hi, this is Daniel from theScore eSports here at Get On My Level with PewPewU and SFAT. How's it going, guys?
It's going well.
Going great.
All right, so I just wanted to start by asking you guys, you guys are a very well-known doubles team, same organization. I want to ask each of you guys how you feel your approach to playing changes when you're playing a doubles match versus a singles match.
I mean, I definitely feel like being as a team is more reliable. I feel more confident in myself because I always have someone who's watching my back. Also, it's just a completely new approach because it's like we're playing for the team as opposed to playing for ourselves, and just that is like good enough.
When I play doubles, I play probably 10% harder than I do in singles because I have someone depending on me and relying on me to create space and control space. And also, like, moving as a team and being able to control the stage as a team is a lot more fun and engaging for both of us.
I think it's just more rewarding too. It's really rewarding to like do something together as a team. Yeah.
So I was wondering, how do you guys find yourselves having to have some sort of like level of communication while you're playing? Because you can't talk so much. It's hard, definitely, and the other team's right next to you. Do you guys find yourself having some sort of communication through the game at all, like in that controlling the space?
Yeah, actually, I think there's both. We don't really mind if our opponent hears our strategy because, sometimes it's actually good because it's like, they hear that their opponents are connecting and, they're silent with their teammate, and, that's already like another level of pressure in itself. But yeah.
Yeah, I think there is communication through our movement and how we take stage and whatnot, but we're pretty familiar with how we like to play with one another and just play in general. So we actually do communicate a lot in teams when either, when Kevin gets a grab or something, he'll say, yo, to just catch my eye really quick, or in between games, we'll even while the other one's still playing, we'll talk about what went wrong this game or what went well, what we could do better next game.
That's interesting. You're bringing up talking about space control a lot. Do you find that one of you guys takes that sort of controlling space effort and the other one sort of focuses more on maybe a punish game, or?
Well, I wouldn't say it's like controlling space in a punish game because I think we're both equally responsible for the punish game. But I will say me, I play Marth, he plays Fox. Naturally, my character, I'm not as good at pushing space, and I'm good at holding it, so I can hold a little zone around me, whereas he's Fox, he's in charge of going in, so.
Yeah, it's definitely my job to create the chaos and move forward while Kevin's behind me and just holds the line of how much stage we have control of.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the outskirts of all the chaos. That's an ideal situation for us. If he's in there hitting two of them, I'm just on the outside mediating things. That's perfect.
So that's super interesting, because something I've been talking to a lot of Smash players about is sort of mental state. How, you're saying that you're always sort of in the calm space and you're always you want to be in the kind of chaotic space. Do you find yourselves having to keep each other's mental state as something you're concerned about? And when that, if somebody goes on tilt, how much does it affect the other player?
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest aspect of teams. We don't, I wouldn't say we struggle with it that much, but, on the times that we do start tilting or something, and the other teammate feels it, usually try to just grab them out of their bad state and just bring them back to reality and be like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, I think it's very hard for the space animal or it's very easy for them to go on tilt because they're always in the chaos, and it's very easy to get shine gimped or whatnot, but it's not only their responsibility, but the responsibility of their teammate to be okay, look, we're totally fine. We can always make this comeback. We're in it together, so.
Do you find that it's easier when you have that second person as opposed to just in a singles match when it's just one person, you by yourself have to say, okay, calm down, we're still in this? Is it easier when you have that second voice?
Yeah, it's way easier when you can just fall back on your teammate, because maybe I'm not playing well one day, but he's playing awesome. That's gonna make me play better, and I know that. So, yeah, it's reliable.
Yeah, no, definitely, it helps.
So, and I'm wondering, just sort of as a last question, what do you guys find is the key to improving as a doubles team? You guys are already very strong, but how do you guys work together to try to get better at all, if you do at all?
You go first.
Well, we play a lot with your teammate. That always helps. grinding, certain situations with them, talking a lot, communicating a lot. A lot of times when people play teams, they're often silent and they tunnel vision on themselves. But really, you want to be engaging with your partner as much as you can. And also just having a good concept and ideas of general team strategies, like edge guards or what to do when you have someone in between you guys, like those general overarching ideas that you can share with just about any person.
I think like at the core, it's about being familiar with each other, because like if you're friends, that's even better than just being only teammates, because then like you can connect like mentally on another level. And like additionally, like Zach and I are just really into like fine-tuning the little things in our game. So like a lot of times in friendlies we'll be playing, a situation will happen, and we'll just talk it over each other, be like, what do you think was the proper action to take? And maybe it wasn't the one that we took that time, and we'll know for next time. We always plan ahead and stuff.
All right, well, awesome. Good luck this weekend, and thanks so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.